Good morning, families and friends, staff members, and most importantly, our eighth graders from Team B. During this morning's ceremony, we will celebrate and highlight our dedicated eighth graders and give them the recognition they have earned. Our ceremony will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, a welcome message from our Galvin Middle School principal, followed by student recognitions for excellence within the classroom, a performance from our eighth grade chorus ensemble, and then the handing out of the student certificates for eighth grade completion. We hope this ceremony is a positive milestone for our moving on eighth grade students and families. At this time, we would like to invite those that are able to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone, and please have a seat as I welcome up to our podium our principal, Mrs. Webb.
Good morning, everybody. If you're still coming in, just come on in. There are seats there, kind of in the balcony and in the middle of the rows. There are plenty of seats. Good morning. Good morning, Team B. How are you? You ready for this? Well, welcome. Welcome to families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, our eighth grade class of 2025. It's such a joy always to welcome everybody to this moving on ceremony. It's a moment that marks not just the end of middle school, but the beginning of something exciting, unknown, and full of possibility. Today is meaningful to me in a particular way. This is the first class that I've had the privilege of seeing all the way through, from the start of fifth grade to the close of eighth. You were just beginning middle school when I arrived at the Galvin, and I don't know about you, but I will not forget that first year and what it looked like. We had masked faces, distance markers on the floors, and the quiet uncertainty all around us that came with schooling during the tail end of a global pandemic. I remember when we finally saw our full smiles. It wasn't until the springtime of that year. It took that long. But even then, through all the changes and challenges of that time, your spirit was unmistakably strong. You have come of age in unusual times. You've navigated disruptions, adapted to change, and grown up in a world that often feels heavy with information, fast-moving, and not always hopeful. But here's what I've noticed about you. You've never allowed those challenges to define you. You've held on to a sense of purpose, of agency, and of your own power to make things better. You've learned to lead with kindness, to speak up when it matters, and to bring your full selves to our community. And that is no small feat. It brings me to the message that I want to leave you with today. You are powerful, capable, and more than ready to move forward. It can be easy to lose sight of that in today's world, but history is filled with people who lived through trying times and rose above them. People who stayed true to themselves and in doing so changed the world. Just last week, many of you stood at the grave of General John Galvin in Arlington National Cemetery and traced the name of Lance Corporal Anthony Villardo at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Those are two men who were once students just like you here in Wakefield. Two students who served their country with courage, who led with honor, and who refused to be defined by the moment in history into which they were born. Instead, they became transformational citizens by choosing to lead with integrity and with hope. So take that with you. Take their example and your own experiences, and know that you too can shape the world around you. At a young age, many of you have already begun to. And before we go further this morning, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the people who have stood behind you every step of the way, your families. Parents, guardians, caregivers, those adorable siblings in the audience. Thank you for every early morning, every late night, every word of encouragement, every ride to practice or to rehearsal, and every moment you help shape these remarkable young people. 8th graders, please give your families a hand. And I will close by sharing a small moment from my own life that stuck out to me in these last few days. My son, Jack, who many of you have met, just had his last day of pre-K. It was one of those sweet emotional milestones that I know every parent here can relate to. You're probably experiencing it now. On his last day, I hugged one of his teachers and I thanked her for the care she'd given him. And she said to me, "I know it feels sad, but he is so ready for what's next." And I say the same to all of you today. Moving on from middle school to high school is very different from moving on from pre-K. But the truth is, those words still apply, and I would guess pre-K feels like yesterday to the parents in the audience. You are so ready for what's next. You've grown, you've learned, you've shown us what it means to be kind, courageous, and capable, and you are ready. So please go forward knowing that you are prepared and you are not alone. We are proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you'll do next. As I've said to you every morning for the last 719 days of your school career, and I'll say it one more time tomorrow, remember to do the right thing and take care of one another. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Over the past 4 years, you may have heard us mention our iCare core values. So many of our students have consistently demonstrated our core values of excellence within the classroom, in the art studio, on stage, and even in the gymnasium. If a student's day at the Galvin could be represented by an elaborate piece of artwork, our specialist classes would no doubt be the vibrant colors of that artwork. For this part of our ceremony, we would like to recognize many of the Team B students who have given their all in their specialist subjects throughout the year. We will start with the music department, which is made up of Mr. Riley, Miss Bowen, Mr. Morell, and Miss Demento. The countless hours of rehearsals and lessons have clearly paid off, as this 8th grade class has some incredible musicians. Please welcome to the podium staff members from our Galvin Music Department.
Good morning. The Director's Award for Orchestra honors outstanding middle school orchestra students, their achievements, and their commitment to the orchestra program. This year's award goes to a student who is one of the hardest working violinists in her class and is very humble about her skills. She is a team player, always supporting her section and her classmates with kindness. Additionally, her dedication to her instrument has earned her a spot in Wakefield High's honor level orchestra next year. The Director's Award for Orchestra goes to Anna Clara Martins.
The Director's Award for Chorus honors outstanding middle school vocal students, their achievements, and their commitment to musical excellence and choral singing. The recipient is a vocalist in the 8th grade chorus and a 2-year member of the GMS Chamber Chorus. This year, she was accepted into the Northeastern Junior District Honors Choir. Throughout her time at Galvin, she has consistently exhibited dedication, hard work, perseverance, and musicality. Next year, she will be a member of the WHS Treble Choir. This year's Director's Award for Chorus goes to Stephanie Acherno.
The Director's Award for Band honors outstanding middle school band students, their achievements, and their commitment to the band. This person has been a member of both the concert band as a flutist and jazz band as a bass player during their time at Galvin Middle School. In addition, they have been a member of both the high school winter percussion ensemble and high school warrior marching band. They have an exceptional work ethic in and out of the band room and will continue on as a member of the high school wind ensemble marching band this year's recipient is Parker Marinelli.
The Outstanding Musician Award goes to an 8th grade student who has demonstrated exceptional musicianship inside and outside of the classroom in multiple musical disciplines. During their time at Galvin Middle School, this student has excelled in chorus, chamber chorus, and theater. She has an exceptional work ethic and a professional approach to her craft. She consistently demonstrates hard work, leadership, and a growth mindset in rehearsal and performance. She will continue on next year as a member of the WHS Chamber Singers, and she has also been recognized at the state and national level this year for her work in musical theater, including as a national quarterfinalist for the National Association of Teachers of Singing. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Musician Award is Allie Nupp.
All right, Team B is trendsetters. We don't use the front ones because they're shaky, but good luck. If that's what you want to do, I like it. All right. Up next is our fabulous art department made up of Mrs. Seveny and Mrs. Whalen. Both of these staff members have inspired creativity and artistic talent in many of our 8th graders, even with many of our students here who didn't think they had an eye for art. This was quite evident during our Visual Performing Arts Day when we had a chance to look at some of their magnificent works of art from our 8th graders over at the Civic Center. We will now present the 8th grade Visual Arts Award for Team B students. Please welcome to the podium staff members from our Galvin Art Department.
Good morning. My name is Emily Seveny. I'm one half of the Galvin Visual Art Department along with my colleague Ann Whalen. And I am happy to present the Visual Arts Awards today. This year's art awards go to students who care deeply about their artwork and who worked consistently to grow and improve. They are talented, motivated, hardworking artists who create artwork both inside and outside of their art classes. These students have earned this recognition with their continued dedication to the visual arts over the last 4 years, and we look forward to seeing what they will do in the future. It has truly been a pleasure to have them in our classes. Congratulations to Anna Clara Martins, Ella Bachman, and Katie Goodwin.
Our science, technology, engineering, and math courses, or more commonly called our STEM classes, have had our students learning about the design process through hands-on projects all year long. Engaging projects like the creation of CO2 race cars, prototypes made by 3D printers, upcycling and creating robotic arms, and coding digital sphero balls are just a snapshot of the units covered this year. Please welcome to the podium staff members from our Galvin Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Department.
Hello. These students, our award winners, have shown remarkable talent for STEM. These award winners were methodical, intelligent, and over the semester showed growth in their engineering and technology skills. They worked fluidly and thoroughly through every problem presented to them, and their solutions openly displayed their knowledge, mental stamina, and a wonderful mixture of creativity and design. Both Mr. Hansen and I are confident that should these students continue in their pursuit of science, technology, engineering, or math and we certainly hope that they do, they will undoubtedly succeed. We wish all of you the best in your future endeavors and encourage you to keep asking questions and finding your own solutions. Our award winners are Callie Donovan, McKenna Murphy, and Jason Berry.
Some of the biggest changes occurred during the middle school years, and our health department has spent the last 4 years guiding and exploring these changes with our 8th graders. They have completed activities on body systems, group projects on healthy ways to deal with stress and anxiety, and our health teachers have set students up with the strategies for healthy alternative habits that can carry on into adulthood. They also, all of our 8th graders were certified in CPR and the Heimlich remover, right, this year? So, well done. Please welcome to the podium staff members from our Galvin Health Department.
Good morning. I'm Melissa Tarnas, and I'm the health teacher here with Amy Charavalati. Today, we're taking a moment to celebrate the hard work, thoughtful conversations, and personal growth that our students have shown throughout the year. In health class, we cover topics that help students better understand themselves, make healthy choices, and support one another. And these students have truly risen to the challenge, whether it's through thoughtful kindness in discussion and demonstrating leadership in group activities, or simply just putting their best effort forward each day. Each of today's award recipients stood out in a meaningful way.
Let's take a moment to recognize their accomplishments and cheer them on as they move forward into high school with confidence and a strong foundation for lifelong wellness. Congratulations to James Maloney and Aaron Patriotonio.
Low. Some of the best memories students talk about are had in the gymnasium and outdoor fields during phys ed class. Over the past 4 years, students have been able to shift from the younger games and elementary skills to the more advanced gameplay of various team sports and personal lifelong fitness. Our phys ed staff has challenged the students to push themselves to the next step in their personal fitness and athleticism while balancing classes with a stress-free, fun environment. Please welcome to the podium staff members from our Galvin Physical Education Department.
There are 2 awards to be presented by the Physical Education Department today. The first award is our award for excellence in physical education. This award is given to a student who shows a love of activity, always gives their best effort, and participates with enthusiasm in all class activities. Most importantly, this student always shows a respectful attitude towards their teachers and their classmates. Physical Education Department is pleased to present this award to Jake Gibberti.
The second award to be presented is our Scholar Athlete Award. This award is given to a student who has performed at the highest level in both the classroom and on the athletic fields. They also demonstrate leadership and a positive attitude in their physical education classrooms. We are very pleased to present the 2025 Scholar Athlete Award this year to James Maloney.
Learning a foreign language takes dedication, a growth mindset, and a lot of repetition. Our world language teachers have provided students with engaging opportunities to learn about the Spanish and French cultures while guiding the students through their understanding of the Spanish and French language. Students have explored these subjects through conversations in class, reading authentic texts written in the target language, and listening to native speaking audio and video clips as students mastered these language skills. Please welcome to the podium staff members from our Galvin World Language Department.
Buenos dias, bonjour, bon dia. The World Language Department is thrilled to recognize the outstanding achievement of these dynamic students who consistently give their best effort to improve their language skills and expand their cultural knowledge beyond the classroom. They understand that the lessons from French and Spanish classes go beyond the walls of the class, that world languages are the key to breaking barriers, building bridges, and connecting with the world around them. For these reasons, I am proud to present the World Language Award for Excellence in French to Cam Miller, and for Spanish to Hannah Husky, Anthony Cook, and Tanya Callejas.
Next up, we would like to welcome our talented 8th grade chamber chorus who will be performing a song piece titled, I Will Always Remember You.
Knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'll be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. It's so hard to say yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we've had, I'll keep like a photo. was a chapter in the book. Can't go back, but you can look. And there we are on every page. Memories I'll always save. Up ahead on the open doors. Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you luck. For you the world just opens up. It's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we've gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments. So glad I got to know you. The times that we've had, I'll keep like a photograph. And hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Every day that we had, all the good, all the bad, I'll keep them here inside. All the times that we shared, every place, everywhere, you touched my life. Yeah, one day we'll look back and we'll smile and we'll laugh, but right now we just cry. 'Cause it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments. So glad I got to know you. The times that we've had, I'll keep like a photograph. And hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you.
Our next awards will come from the Team B teachers, and they will recognize students that have brought enthusiasm, a positive spirit, and a relentless effort day in and day out every school day. Each teacher from the team will honor students for their excellence in their respected subjects that they teach. We will then begin with ELA, math, followed by science, and end with social studies. Maybe, unless you guys want to do it differently. After the subject-specific awards, the team will hand out the Team B team-based recognition awards. ELA, you're up.
All right, at last, the moment you've all been waiting for. This year's Team B English Language Arts Award goes to a student who can best be described as a silent assassin. Although almost painfully shy at the beginning of the year, whether we studied grammar or literature, she quite simply killed it all year long. She started the year as an already strong student, but as her impressive skill as a writer emerged and her overall confidence grew, she took things to a whole new level. And she finished the year with an average higher than 98%. To paraphrase the boss, Bruce Springsteen, she did her best to live the right way. She got up every morning and she went to work each day. Congrats to the Team B ELA Award winner, a truly remarkable kid, Hannah Husky.
Good morning, I'm Mr. McInnes, the math teacher. I'm excited to present this year's 8th grade math award to a student who has truly stood out. She has consistently demonstrated a strong work ethic and a genuine interest in learning. I could always count on her to offer thoughtful answers, especially in those days when the room was quiet and no one else was volunteering. More than once, I found myself saying, wow, great answer. How'd you know that? And the reply was usually, I studied. Her dedication and sense of responsibility really paid off, leading to an impressive year-end average of 98.727, but I always tell the kids to just round to 99. So she also brings a positive attitude to every class and always seems to be having fun, sometimes especially in the hallways where I have to look the other way. We're all very proud of this student, excited to see what she does next. Please join me in congratulating this year's Math Award recipient, Maggie Boudreau.
This year's Team B Science Award goes to a student who may not always be the loudest voice in the room, but her presence, focus, and brilliance speaks volumes. She's quiet, steady, and always on task, even in a classroom that sometimes felt more like science experiment and somewhat controlled chaos. Through it all, she stayed calm, focused, and committed. As the year went on, she began opening up more, and we got to see not only a sharp, scientific mind, but a sweet, thoughtful, and quietly confident person. She understands science concepts, and just as impressively, she understands what it means to be a respectful, kind, and hardworking student, a true warrior in the classroom. Congratulations to this year's Team B Science Award winner, Amy Zen.
Good morning. This year's Social Study Award winner is someone whose knowledge and insight into civics never ceases to impress me. He has worked hard all year and has the grades to show for it. More importantly, however, the student always has his hand up and is ready to show his insight into whatever topic we are discussing. Perhaps most importantly, though, is the assistance he has given me in messing with everyone's favorite classroom personality, Ms. Marino. This year's Team B Social Studies Award winner is Aiden Molino. All right, still me. Next up, we have the award for the most consistent effort on Team B. Consistency in school may be the most important attribute students can bring to their academics. People love consistency, and that's exactly why this next student is getting the Team B Consistent Effort Award. In fact, as we were discussing subject awards, her name popped up quite a few times. The team decided to give her an award that sums it all up. For her steady, outstanding effort and for being a rock-solid example of hard work, we proudly present this award to Katie Goodwin.
This next award goes to someone who never runs short on energy. Seriously, she's been known to tell teachers they need to bring more energy. Whether she's randomly bursting into song or leaving motivational messages on the whiteboard, she brings a spark of joy wherever she goes. She's fun, easygoing, and absolutely lovable. Some might even say she has the wisdom of an old soul. The most Team B Spirit Award goes to Bryn Estelle Fortier.
This next award is the Team B Most Conscientious Student Award. And it goes to someone who's basically got his life much more together than certainly most of the adults on this stage. He's wise beyond his years, often steps up as a leader, and if he doesn't end up directing a Broadway play, running a Fortune 500 company, or just being in charge of something important, we'd all be shocked. He's focused, dependable, and a model student. Actually, a model person, through and through. Honestly, he probably already knows that he's getting an award. He's so on top of things. What can I say? The man's a savage. See what I did there? See what I did there? Okay. So, for always thinking ahead, setting the bar high, and leading with a quiet confidence, congratulations to Team B's most conscientious student, the one and only E.J. Savage.
Every moving on ceremony, the Galvin administration has the distinguished honor of presenting recognition awards that have been named after very special people who have had a connection to the Galvin Middle School. In order for a student to be a recipient of any of these awards, an 8th grader needs to be nominated by a Galvin staff member. After the nominations are collected, a small committee of Galvin staff members meet and discuss each nominee, sharing insight and perspective into the students. These awards have a special place in the traditions here at the Galvin, as this year's recipients will join a long list of past award winners, and their name will be etched on their respective plaques outside the main office. It is truly impressive to be nominated for any of these awards. In Team B, we're going to be recognizing someone for the General John Galvin Award. General Galvin grew up in Wakefield on Pleasant Street, and after graduating from Wakefield High School in 1947, he served in the Massachusetts Army National Guard before being accepted into West Point. General Galvin rose through the ranks of the United States Army to become a prestigious 4-star general. In the history of the United States Army, there have only been 232 4-star generals, dating back to the very first 4-star general, George Washington. In addition to his brilliant military career, General Galvin also had an equally impressive academic career. He was an accomplished writer, author, and professor, and he earned a master's degree in English from Columbia University. Later on, he taught English literature and writing at West Point and authored 4 books that are on display in our school today. General John Rogers Galvin spoke about our school being named after him, saying, "I am honored and grateful to have the Galvin Middle School named for me. I'm a product of the Wakefield public school system. The friendships and values I acquired there have sustained me throughout my career." General Galvin passed away in September of 2015 at the age of 86, and his final resting place is at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. Many of our 8th graders had the special opportunity to visit Arlington and his resting site last week, and they laid a wreath at his site within Arlington Cemetery. Today we celebrate a student who has exemplified academic excellence, creativity, and kindness throughout her time at the Galvin. With over, are you ready, 50 A+, spanning 7th and 8th grade classes, She has earned a reputation among her teachers as the model student, hardworking, curious, and always going above and beyond. Her talents extend well beyond the classroom. She's a gifted musician in the orchestra, a recent winner at the wave competition that they had, and a dedicated athlete who plays both soccer and softball outside of school. In every setting, she works well with everyone, treating others with kindness, respect, and sincerity. She's incredibly well-rounded, remarkably humble, and truly a joy to have in our school community. Congratulations on the General Galvin Award to Catherine Goodwin. All right, certificate time. 8th graders, are you ready? They're like, yes. During the presentation of the moving on certificates, we will read 10 names at a time. Once a student's name is read, that student will stand at their seat. Once the last student's name is read, all 10 students will exit their row on their right, walk up to receive their certificate, and then line up to be congratulated by Mrs. Webb and Mr. Hurley. At that time, family members will have the opportunity to capture a photo of our honored students. After a few seconds, our students will make their way to their seats and we'll begin recognizing the next 10 8th graders. At the conclusion of our ceremony, we will dismiss our 8th graders one row at a time, and they will proceed outside in front of our building where parents and family members can meet up with them for pictures. We respectfully ask that everyone makes their way to the front of our building at the end of the ceremony so that we can prepare and set up for the next ceremony. We also ask that cheering and applause just hold off until I read all 10 names, and then you can go wild. All right? B team, listen, I told you up in the hallway, the A team was like flawless. They're not flawless. We're ahead of schedule, so B team, you're flawless now. So well done. All right? And don't use those stairs. Use the good ones, all right? Use the good ones. All right, here we go. Stephanie Achero, Sam Alvis, Ella Bachman, Jason Barry, Isabella Bott, Marulo Bedoni Lino, David Belanger, Victoria Bellavo Osorio, Sophia Bianco, Maggie Boudreau. Get the pictures ready. E.C. Bork, Kevin Boyle, Riley Kane Hartford, Tanya Callejas, Derek Campins, Lucas Carr, Courtney Carter, Jacqueline Che, Ava Conley, Anthony Cook. Ryan Corey, Reed Cosette, Adam Couture, Aget Crampon, Aaron DeVos, Aries Dixon, Julie DeLeva, Callie Donovan, Amelie Ellis, Thomas Festa. Hugh Forrest, Bryn Fortier, Averill Gallagher, Anthony Garofano, Jake Gibberti, Anthony Gibson, Catherine Goodwin, Angela Guo, Marvin Hibroy, Sophia Higgins. Emily Horton, Caden Horahan, Hannah Husky, Wesley Jackson, Wasil Khan, Samuel Kidder, Allie Nutt, Alexa Kowalczyk, Alexander Lamb, Bruce Laxton, Quinton Laxton. Jessica Livesey, Dylan Lynch, James Maloney, Parker Marinelli, Andrew Marshall, Davian Martinez, Ezekiel Martinez, Anna Clara Martins, Dario Morrow, Maya McCarthy. Lillian McLean, Emerson Meyer, Aiden Molino, Cameron Miller, Isabella Montoya, Logan Mohammed, Sophia Marasco, McKenna Murphy, Janiyah Nelson, Remy Noble. Theodore Nuremberger, Emma Palmer, Mia Paish, Aaron Pietrantonio, May Pimentel, Ethan Rapucci, Brendan Ross, Emily Russo, Jacob Russo. Daniel Ryan, Juliet Salee, Eric Savage, Deshaun Smith, Will Symes, Miria Teixeira, Trinity Tibbs Smith, Gabriella Trachtenberg, Calvin Van, Ryan Ward, Amy Zen. Team B, 6 minutes ahead of schedule. Well done, Team B. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of our moving on ceremony for Team B. Big round of applause for our 8th graders. Mrs. Perillo, would you open those doors right there? And so we're going to have our 8th graders go out that side door and even just go right outside that side door. Try to stay away from the community lobby so that we can let in Team C that way. A little traffic pattern, some of you can visualize it. Team B students, well done. Why don't you go first? Team B, you can stand. Amy, you can stand. And head on out first, and then parents will meet you outside. Great job, Team B. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Nice job.
Well done. Well done. Oh, I don't know. Well done. I don't know what's going on up there. Jeez. Families, feel free, once you get out there, to meet them outside. Take a few pictures. Enjoy. Hopefully you signed that form to dismiss them.
Good job, Pete.